Hello, I'm Robert Scott with How to Shrink Enlarged Pores. Now, no one has perfect skin. Even the celebrities you see gracing those magazines rely on photography, lighting, makeup artists, and digital retouching to get that flawless complexion. And quite often I have clients say to me, but I have enlarged pores, how can I get that complexion? So there's two factors when it comes to enlarged pores. Number one is your genetics. That's what you're born with. It's what your body's going to do through its aging process anyway. And the second one is actual aging. It's your environmental damage and what happens to us along the way through our whole life. So people with oily skin typically have enlarged pores, and that's because with the excess oil, their pores start to dilate. And two reasons for that. The oil gets clogged in the pores and it gets stuck through dead skin. And what happens, that pore is like this. And as it gets clogged, it starts to expand and dilate and get bigger and bigger until that blackhead is actually expelled. Secondly, as we age, our skin becomes thinner. And as our skin becomes thinner, it becomes weaker as well. So once again, the walls of that pore are really strong when we're young and they're supple. But as we age, they weaken and they start to lose elasticity and they start to stretch out and create a larger pore as well. So how do we shrink them? Well, unfortunately, enlarged pores cannot be permanently shrunk. They can be minimized in appearance, but they can't be permanently changed. So what we can do is through proper cleansing and exfoliation. Finding the proper cleanser would be something that's probably for oily skin, so something that's purifying, maybe it has some alpha hydroxy or some salicylic acid, which is your beta hydroxy. But more importantly, for this particular client, you want to exfoliate. And that can be done through a gentle cleanser with microbeads every day. I don't particularly care for a daily exfoliation because sometimes it can be a little bit irritating. But what I do like is a weekly exfoliation with a scrub. So maybe an almond scrub, or now they have the home microdermabrasion kits, which are like a magnesium crystal scrub. And those are really effective for breaking down the surface of the skin, eliminating dead skin cells. Most importantly, what you could do is visit a skincare professional and get a microdermabrasion treatment. Now, microdermabrasion resurfaces the skin. It actually takes off the dead skin and actually allows the antioxidants that are put on with a mask afterwards to really penetrate the skin and shore up the skin and help synthesize collagens. That's usually done through a vitamin C or some other antioxidants. And lastly, you could also try a chemical peel or laser resurfacing. And now this is most often done by a medical professional, so a physician, because these are much more aggressive. And what will happen is you'll have a little bit of downtime, so maybe up to a week where you really have to schedule some time off, where it's a vacation time or just time that you can get away from work and everybody else to kind of hide the effectiveness of what this will do to you. But it's a really great way to shrink the pores, and it's a little bit more longer lasting. So thank you for visiting, and for more information on proper skin health and more information on this, visit rsfacebody.com, and I'm Robert Scott.